Hi, welcome to the Miller Life Kitchen. Today I'm going to be canning up some Sloppy Joe mix. I am doing beef and venison. Cleaning out some freezer space. Chopping up my venison and my beef. And gonna get going on getting it cooked. Okay, so I am cooking the hamburger, and I have half hamburger and half venison in here. The hamburger is 80-20, and then venison obviously is really lean. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait to see where we're at with, I didn't add anything in here. I didn't add water, oil, nothing. I wanna see how much oils are left over. Because of the venison being lean, I think I'm not gonna drain this, but I'm gonna have to wait and see. So I'm gonna get this cooked off a little bit, and then we're gonna add 2 cups of onions. Okay. Have this cooked off a little bit longer now. And now I'm going to be adding in my onions. This was about 2 cups of onions. Just gonna let those soften up a little bit, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Okay. Have these onions softened up a little bit, and now I'm going to put in the rest of the ingredients. And this is about 4.5 pounds of hamburger, maybe 5. I shouldn't say hamburger. It was 3 pounds of hamburger and about 1.5 to 2 of venison, totaling 4.5, 5 pounds-ish of ground meat. All right, so we're going to put in, this is 3 cups of ketchup, but what I did is I did 2 cups of regular ketchup, and then I did 1 cup of chili sauce. Now the recipe that I'm using is from Angi Schneider's Pressure Canning for Beginners and Beyond. Love the book. I've been getting a lot of nice recipes out of there. This calls for brown sugar. I'm not going to put that in because chili sauce has a little bit of sweetness to it, and the ketchup. So my husband doesn't really like sweet stuff. So I'm going to do it without brown sugar. All right, have that mixed in. This is 4 tablespoons of ground pepper. Or not pepper, I'm sorry. Mustard seeds. Pepper, I don't know where I got that from. Anyway. Got that. This is 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire. And then this is 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And that's it. I'm going to stir this through. And then we're going to let this come up to a simmer for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to pack our jars. According to the recipe, it's for 4 pounds of meat, and it says 3 quart jars or 6 pints. I'm going to use 1.5 pints, so I have out 3. I actually have out 4 1.5 pints and 2 pints, just because I have a little extra meat. And if I don't have enough, let me turn this down while I'm talking. If I don't have enough sauce with the meat, you can just top it off with hot water. So I'm going to get a kettle ready as well. Okay, so we're just going to let that simmer down for about 5 minutes. Okay, going to get started. I'm going to bring my pot over from the stove. start filling my jars. I'm gonna do 1-inch headspace. Okay. Gonna wipe my rims. Wipe these really well. Gonna place my lid. Oh, you know what? I forgot to debubble. Oopsie, almost forgot that. Okay, now we're debubbling. Set that over here, and I'm dripping all over the countertop. Okay, now I'm gonna wipe my rim. Put my lid on. Fingertip tight. Fingertip tight. Into my canner. Okay. Debubbling. I'm gonna get all the air pockets out. Okay. Then I'm going to wipe my rims. Wipe them really well. These lids are stuck together. Put a lid on. And then I'm gonna use my band ring fingertip tight, put it in my warming canner. And you're just gonna continue that process until you have all your jars filled. Looks like I'm gonna get at least 4 of my pint and a halves out of this. That's awesome. Pint and a half's perfect. Like quart, sometimes it's too much, it depends. I mean, we could take this for leftovers for lunches, which is great. But yeah, sometimes a pint's not quite enough. Quart's too much. Wish I could still get pint and a halves. They're hard to find. I haven't found any now in quite a long while. Luckily, I have a passion for these jars before the pandemic. I'm getting stuff all over my countertop, as you can see. So just ignore the splatterings. Yeah, so anyway, the pint and a half, I wish I could find more, but I do have a lot. All right, fingertip tight into the can. I have my little Presto heating up because this is a small batch canning. You know, small batch canning, I know people like to try to do large ones, which is fine. It's wonderful, great. But I feel like right now, sometimes with the meat prices, get it when you can, get what you can. That's a little bit full. So I'm going to get a spoon, pick some out. That's it. That's all you have to do. Not a big deal. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I have the funnel on, it's hard to actually see what the headspace is. Okay, let's debubble this. Yeah, anyway, so now I need a little bit more. Gotta love it. There. There, I'm happy now. All right. Debubble one more time here. And now I'm gonna wipe my rims again. That one I got a little messy, as you can see. Okay. But yeah, the small batch canning, go ahead and do it. It's fine. Especially with meat prices the way they are. I think I have enough for 2 pints here, so I could do 1 more pint and a half, but I didn't wash up another one. Didn't think I'd get this far with it. And if I have any left over, awesome. Okay, another paper towel. Ah, the sun's shining. We're supposed to get storms here in Pennsylvania today, so wanted to get this canning session done early, just in case power goes out. I don't really lose power very often because I have underground lines, but hey, you never know. All right, and I don't want to be in the middle of a canning session when that happens. I'm gonna see what I get in this last pint. If there's enough to can it or not. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Perfect. Nice, nice. That was perfect. Okay. Debubble this. Not sure if I debubbled the one before this. Guess we'll find out. It's kind of liquidy, so I think it'll be okay. Need a band for that one. Didn't get enough bands out. All right, gonna get this one finger tight and gonna get this one in the canner, and I'm gonna get my little Presto going. I'm gonna clean up all this mess that I made. See you in a little bit. All right, here we are. I am doing my 10-minute vent, and what you're gonna do is you'll see some sputtering, and that's good. You wanna evacuate all the air out of the canner. Okay, here is my canner doing its nice hula jiggle. I have a new burner, so I tend to run a little warm on this burner. It says 12 pounds, but I at this point, I'm not really going by that. I go by the dance of my weight. This is a 10-pound weight. And I'm processing these for quart time because they're 1.5 pint jars. So you always do a quart time of 90 minutes. All right, I've got everybody out of the canner. I let my canner cool down to no pressure. Let them sit about 10 minutes. Did my canner lid ajar for about another 10 minutes, and now I've taken them out. Actually, all of them have sealed, except for the far right. But that one is bubbling fine, so I don't really have an anticipation of it not sealing. But, oh, it smells so good in here. Can't wait to have some sloppy joes on my shelf. And you know what? This is great for my family. They are not big cooks, so when I work at night, they can just open a jar, put it on a bun. Easy breezy. Small canning session, 4 1.5 pints and 2 pints of sloppy joes. P.S. My last jar did seal about 5 minutes later. Thank you for coming today, and if you like what you saw, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you.